Ah, Palm Springs. Mountains, palm trees, glitz and glamour. From Bob Hope to Frank Sinatra, mid-century modern to Mediterranean, Palm Springs has it all. But some of it needs help.
I'm Larry, and I am gonna flip this house. Yeah! On this flip, I decided I needed a designer.
We really do have great chemistry, and that is half the battle in a project.
Now what we need is a contractor. Hey, let's see what's going on at the house.
Welcome home to Palm Springs, Partners in Design. It takes a team to make the ordinary extraordinary.
Last week, Carol and I did a walk through the house, and we just talked a lot about modernizing it. Also, I have a small backyard with an incredible view of the golf course and the mountains, and it's really what made me want to buy this place. This is why I bought the place, because it has the best outdoor space. We're on the golf course, and then look at that view. I know it. So
I love when the snow is still on the mountain.
Yes, exactly.
That's where I like it though too.
Yeah, yeah, not down here.
No.
When Robert showed me the backyard and said, this sells the house, which it did, but it needs a few things. It needs a swimming pool, it needs landscaping, it needs some kind of, outdoor kitchen. So there's just some additional things that I haven't really done in my past flips that I need to do on this house. So I need to make sure that I'm spending wisely. I'm not overbuilding for the neighborhood. I wanted to appeal to the widest buyer that I can. This patio wraps all the way around the backside of the house. It goes the full width of the house. So I want to definitely put a pool somewhere that you can see it off the front door, through that, through the sitting room or the living room all the way out. Some kind of additional hard surface so that we can put, chairs, lounge chairs, etc.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to do out here, but I know that I'll work with a landscape designer and a pool designer, but I want to make sure that you're involved so that the outdoors matches what we're doing on the inside.
Exactly.
Good.
Exactly.
When Robert and I first walked through the house, he had a definite budget in mind on what we should do in terms of refreshing the house, putting the pool in, putting new landscape in an outdoor kitchen. And so he said, Larry, this is your budget. Don't go over this. I know what this house is worth if you fix it up. I've worked in this neighborhood a lot. I've sold many houses in here. If you stick to this budget, you'll make a little bit of money. I'm hopefully, with Carol's help, I will stick to that budget. And I already know, meeting her and talking to her on the phone, she'll hold my feet to the fire on that budget. So that's a good thing. I'm on my way to meet with Rick Neff from Azure Pools and Spas over at the house. I can't wait to talk about pool and spa design with him. Also, a roadie from Avid Landscaping and Bob Clay from Outdoor Living Concepts will be there. So this is going to be quite the afternoon. I'm just going to give you some rough thoughts of what I've been thinking, but I don't want to limit your creativity because this is obviously what you do. But I think something like we're going to have a little outdoor kitchen here. We want some kind of patio area over here to have the lounge chairs because we want that view, obviously, of the mountains.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then let's kind of walk this way. We're going to tile all of this, the same tile that's on the inside of the house. These windows, as long as HOA approves it, are going to turn into sliders. So my thought is, you see the front door, everything's about looking on through. And so I kind of want the pool, in my mind anyway, to be centered right about here. We want something that's kind of wow and ah and, oohs and ahs. We definitely want a spa, heated of course, salt water. But other than that, and some kind of bench too, because I definitely want to be able to look at the view.
Have you thought about the length of it at all?
Well, so I don't want a dinky pool.
Right.
I want it to look like it was built for this backyard, so again, I'll leave that to you and your design
Do you
prowess.
guys swim laps at all, or just kind of hang out in the pool?
It's more hanging out in the
Okay.
pool, yeah,
All right.
keeping cool and
So yeah,
that
some
kind
nice
of thing.
benches would be cool.
Right, yeah. But yeah, something that just will fit in this space. What kind of finishes do you think we should use out here? I personally prefer plaster,
Yeah.
but I'm just trying to get an idea of what's
I
best.
still believe that the pebble finish is probably the most popular. I just think it's really durable.
Okay.
And for the money, you get a better range of color choices.
Okay.
So you can go lighter to darker. And
Okay.
I'm kind of visualizing maybe something with the spa right out the window here.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Instead
putting
of
the
on-
spa here instead of
on
over
the end.
there.
Just
Oh,
something a
that's
little
different. Okay.
Probably use LED lights. I don't know if you've heard much about those, but
No, I haven't.
the smaller ones we've been using.
Oh, so you don't use those big, gigantic bulb ones? Okay.
These we can spread out a little more evenly.
Oh, okay.
And it just gives it a better effect with the light. You can do whiter color, so
Okay.
that's kind of an option on that.
That's cool. All right.
Salt has been very popular and seems to work well.
Okay.
It doesn't eliminate your maintenance, but the water feels a lot better.
Okay.
Easier on the skin.
Nice, good. And then I really want some kind of wow factor. You know, I don't know what that might be, and I don't want to block a lot of my view. It would be nice to block the golf court, path and the, somewhat of the golfers, a little privacy, so.
A little bit of a raised bond beam back there to protect from the golf course. And
Okay. And then we can fill it in with landscaping. Okay.
That would look nice.
Very cool.
What about a water feature? Are you interested in anything like that?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't, like I said, I don't want to limit what you're
Right.
thinking.
All right.
But, I definitely have a budget.
Right. Let me get some measurements and then
Okay.
I'll come up with a drawing. We're doing stuff in like 3D now, so you can really get a great concept
that'd be so cool.
of how it would look.
Good, I can share that with people
Yeah.
too. All right.
Okay, Larry. Well,
Thank you,
very
Rick.
much.
All right.
Nice meeting you.
You too.
Okay.
Talking with Rick about the pool design, he asked me what my ideas were first, but then he greatly expanded on it. Just can't wait to see what he comes up with. Coming up next, I'm going to meet with a roadie from Avid Landscaping, and we're going to talk about what to do with this backyard. A roadie from Avid Landscaping came by while Rick and I were talking, and the great thing is those two have worked together before, so this will be fun to see what a roadie puts together. He asked a few of my opinions, but I really want to see what he comes up with.
You have a really nice view, Larry.
Thank you. This is kind of what sold us on the house.
Yeah, and I see that you had Rick come in here as well. I mean, you're gonna install a pool?
We're going to put a pool in with a spa.
Okay.
I don't know a whole lot about the details yet. I'm going to let Rick, do his creative magic.
Okay.
I know the pool's going to be rectangle. I don't know a whole lot yet. I know we want to have a spa in it. We're going to have some kind of seating over on this side, and with a golf cart path over here. We want to have some kind of landscaping to give us a little bit of privacy.
Okay.
But other than that, like I said to Rick, this is what you do. And so I'm kind of looking to you to, give me ideas on what you envision for, for back here.
Yeah, definitely. And then me and Rick have worked in the past, so we have.
That's
a
the
really
greatest
good
news.
sense of, what his design
Cool.
ideas are in mind. So it's a really good team.
And we'll need that because we'll need the landscaping for the HOA as well. So.
Okay, definitely. Yeah. I mean, what I'm envisioning here is that you do have this golf cart path right
Yep.
here. What you want to do is create some kind of a hedge here for privacy, not too high.
Right, because I don't want to
wanna
block the
have it-
view. I don't want to block the green.
And other than that, from what I can see here, I see something very, very minimal. Like I said, nothing that grows too high. Maybe
Right.
some drought-tolerant plants.
Okay, I like
some
that.
Gravel. If you're open to artificial turf, we could do artificial turf as well.
Okay, we'll have to see about that. Okay.
What kind of plants do you like?
Gosh, well, I definitely don't want something that is going to be a maintenance nightmare in the pool.
Okay.
But I want something that will, give me a little bit of privacy.
Okay.
Something maybe drought tolerant, but
Okay.
a little color, if that makes sense, because I do like a lot of color.
Okay.
But, I don't want to block my neighbor's view because I'm going to have to get their approval.
I understand that.
So, working within those, I guess, those parameters.
Okay. And in terms of gravels, do you want any gravels, artificial turf, real sod?
I'm not sure about artificial turf, but gravel is fine. Yep,
Okay.
definitely. Keeping some of the grass would be great, especially if I decide to get a dog and all that.
And definitely, and also adds to the cooling factors as well. In the
Right.
sitting areas out here, when you have a lawn area, it's much cooler during our really hot summer months.
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yep.
And then in terms of your privacy screen back here,
Uh-huh.
what do you envision? Are you okay with something soft like a shrub or like a hedge,
Sure.
or or you want something more concrete like a pit, like a block wall, or?
No, definitely not a block wall. I think we want to create the privacy or the privacy with planting.
Okay. All right, Larry. So let's just walk the property so we get to know it a little bit. Let me know what you would like, and
Okay.
that way I have a better idea of what the scope of work might be.
That sounds good. The nice thing about all these partners is they all have great websites, and it gives me good ideas and helps me make the decision, which ones to select. So I loved Roadie's website. It's exactly what I was looking for. Can't wait to see his design. When we come back, we're on our way to creating someone's dream home The next member of the team was Bob Clay from Outdoor Living Concepts. And Bob and I just talked about having an outdoor kitchen, but really more having some place where people can stand, enjoy the view, the backyard, and the pool.
So Larry, you've got an awesome place out there for this outdoor kitchen.
Cool.
Give me an idea of what you think you'd like to achieve out there. Are we looking for more of an entertaining island or a cooking island?
Probably a cooking island, because I know I'm gonna have, there's a lot of different seating areas already, and I think we're gonna put some kind of seating area out, closer to the pool. So I'm looking for some kind of built-in barbecue, places to put platters, maybe set up a little drink station, but a really good, nice barbecue.
Well, we definitely have good grills for
Good.
you.
I'm
Let's
excited.
talk a little bit about the design.
Okay.
Okay, the location. When we come out to a project, we're kind of consulting with the homeowner, one on function and flow off the kitchen, which I obviously have here.
Boy, that worked out good.
Yes. The second, the most important, is prevailing winds, what's conducive to the prevailing wind direction.
And we get wind here.
Yes, in northwest or the southeast,
Yep.
80% of the time. This is the ideal location in this backyard for this. So
I wish I had planned that, but because that worked out perfect.
the third thing I want to talk about, Larry, you've got an incredible view of the mountains, okay?
Yep.
I realize you have this other seating. I think there's a design that pops in my mind here. Nice little 5-foot deal with a return and possibly maybe a small little bistro top. Outdoor cooking is very entertaining.
Okay.
And people like to come up, they want to belly up against the bar here, talk to the cook, have a glass of wine, enjoy your incredible view. Not something overwhelming, something very simple, maybe a little bistro top you might be able to put 2 to 4 bar stools at.
Okay.
And have a little high top cooking.
Okay.
You're doing a natural form right now. You
Yeah,
walked
this
over,
is
you laid on
very
the bar,
comfortable.
and everybody comes up to the highest point, wants to belly up to the bar. It's
Okay.
human nature. So
Yep.
I think that I got a great design in mind for you.
Well, and that's like I was told, like the landscaper, the pool guy. You guys know what you see the space, you can envision something. I just know, I don't need a sink out there. I definitely don't need a refrigerator because it's, super close
Very
right
close
by
to the
here.
kitchen, correct?
So, but those other items, I never even thought about it, and you're right. That might be interesting to see what that would look like.
So I'm going to get together with Rick and look at his design of the pool. We'll look at the hardscape.
Okay.
Come up with a design. We also do a little CAD drawing for him, so
Oh, okay.
Rick and I can get together and incorporate it all into one video.
Great.
And you're going to have a virtual reality shot of this whole backyard. And I think it's going
love
to be
it.
outstanding.
Cool.
So Larry, thank you very much.
nice to meet
appreciate
you.
you having us out. I'd love to invite you down to the showroom and let's take a look at some equipment. And,
I've heard so many great things about your showroom,
well,
so I
thank you.
can't wait to
Thank
see
you.
it.
We appreciate it. Look forward to having you down.
Thank you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye. Let's see what new ideas we're going to get today from Carol on design.
Today we're going to talk about color because it is the biggest challenge for people. People are afraid to use color. So most homes are pretty neutral. But the trick is, of course, finding the right color. We're standing in a room that's pretty neutral, but that's okay because then we can accent with color, like in pillows or in rugs and things like that. Even in lamps. The lamps are fabulous colors today. But the trick is finding the right color because of the lighting in your house. So that's why a lot of times we'll have many swatches on the wall. And you have to put them in different areas because the color will change depending in the space in the house where the light is hitting it and different times of the day. It changes. It can look like one way in the morning, and then if the sun is coming in on it later in the afternoon, if it's getting the afternoon sun, it's going to look entirely different. So that's really, really important. But dark colors, people are always so afraid of, and they shouldn't be because they can make a room look fabulous. Of course, they can make it look, intimate and warm and cozy. But the truth is, if you paint a small room all dark, like chocolate, which is just gorgeous. I know that sounds crazy, but it is magnificent. It kind of like recedes into the wall, and the space will feel not so tiny. It really won't. You can do a whole room in teal. I know that sounds like, out there, but it really is magnificent. One of the most magnificent looking things, believe it or not, is black. I know that scares people, but in either a matte black or a shiny glossy black, it's pretty magnificent. People have to be daring, but it works. You can't do it in a little teeny tiny house, but it can really work and be pretty magnificent. So if you don't want to be so dramatic and do like a chocolate or a black, You could try, you know, a powder room like in a beautiful teal color, or a nice sunny room in a teal color. There's so many beautiful colors. But like I said, if you're afraid, let's pick a fabulous neutral and let's accent it. We'll do the trim or the shutters like in a white, so there is something interesting going on, but definitely jazz it up with pillows and carpeting, and like I said, and today the beautiful lamps have great color.
Carol and I are off to Duende Tile. I've heard that they have an amazing selection of tiles for both the kitchen and the bath and great countertops. This should be a really fun trip.
Hello, welcome to Duende Tile. I'm
Hi.
Sylvia.
Hi Sylvia, Carol Adolph.
Carol,
This is my
nice
client
to
Larry
meet you.
Leader.
Hi, Larry.
Nice to meet
Very
you.
nice to meet
Beautiful
you.
store,
Well,
like a kid in a candy store.
most people feel that way when they walk
I
in here.
bet.
There's a lot to
There's
choose
so
from.
many gorgeous things in here.
Yeah.
So we are going to be looking for some flooring.
Okay.
For Larry's, we're renovating his home.
Alrighty.
So we're looking for flooring, we're looking for showers, we're looking for countertops,
Okay.
kitchen backsplash.
I
So-
think we have what you're looking for. I'm sure if you can't
It's-
find it here, you won't be able to find it anywhere.
One-stop
So,
shopping, love it.
Exactly.
Alrighty, well let's
Perfect.
walk this
All
way.
right, sounds good.
All right, I'd like to show you this tile. It's got some gray,
okay.
some taupes. Behind there, there's a gray.
Here.
Nice porcelain
It's a porcelain tile made in the U.S.
with a stone look, which is really
Has
nice.
a modelized look to it. 12 by 24,
Okay.
12 by 4,
Oh.
2 by 2. No, 24 by 24.
Okay. Well, that's good because, I mean, I like the color of it. I like how light and bright it is, but it's a little too busy, I think.
Right, the pattern for you.
Yeah.
Too much
yeah.
movement.
Exactly.
So something
Yep.
with like a little less movement, I think.
Less movement.
Yeah.
I have a concrete looking tile.
Yeah.
That's what she and I were talking about earlier,
Okay.
so
All right,
yes.
well, I've got more to
Something
show
like
you.
that
so
would be
walk
great.
this way.
These are gorgeous.
This is beautiful.
I love these large tiles.
Fireplace around.
Now. Ooh, that's an idea.
Sylvia listens to what we're asking for and has 2, 3, 4 suggestions immediately. She really knows her stock, what she has here, and it's just so nice to be able to pick everything in one place.
Okay, I have another couple of things. It's a 30 by 30.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Carrera looking.
wow.
I thought you'd like that.
Yes.
It's really
Beautiful. Beautiful. What's the gray?
So the gray is more of a sandstone look.
Oh my
What do you
goodness.
think?
Love it.
Yeah.
I knew you would.
Yeah,
I don't know, Larry. I think it's a little big.
oh, you're raining on my parade.
I don't mean to rain on your
But
parade.
I think you're right.
Larry had found a couple of things that he thought he liked, and I said, yeah, no. It would have been a little too busy. It had too much going on in it. So we didn't want, you know, all that activity. It could be as fabulous as the gray is. It could be too much.
Yeah, I agree.
You
What
know,
do
we've
think
got-
it?
we've got a lot of
All over
square
the floor.
footage, exactly.
Yeah, 3,000 square feet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I've got more. I've
Okay,
got
great.
a 24 by 24 that looks more of a concrete look.
Okay, that sounds
Okay,
good.
Would you like to see that?
Yes,
okay,
please.
Let's take a look. Alrighty.
Thank you.
All right, so I have a couple of more samples to show you. These are porcelain tiles. I've got a
concrete.
light version and a dark version, and they're concrete looking.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So that's too dark,
Okay.
and that might be too beige, but we're really getting close now. What do you
A little
think?
bit, yeah. This one's a distinct possibility. That could be in the running for sure.
Uh-huh.
Taupey gray.
Yeah.
But if you have anything that's just a teeny bit lighter, that
I
would be
do.
great.
I have
That
a
would be
lighter.
A bit grayer.
I
A few
do.
bit grayer. Larry's
I think I
favorite
have just
color.
My favorite color, I know. It's the new
Okay.
beige.
Now I know what color range you're going with, so I think I have the perfect tile for you. It's more of a concrete look.
Okay.
It's a porcelain tile.
Cool.
It's good for floors, good for showers. So let me pull that for you.
Okay, sounds
Great.
good.
Thanks.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
great.
Can't wait.
Right.
Perfect. We're getting
Right now,
close.
We're getting close.
Sylvia was amazing. She was so helpful because we had a few things in mind, and at first we kind of weren't seeing what we were looking for, and then we did find exactly what we were looking for.
Okay, I have
Oh,
the perfect
boy.
tile. Tell me what you think.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
boy.
that's great.
Yep.
I'll put it
Can
in
you hold it
between
up?
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see it beside the other one. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Is that awesome?
So
the one on the left.
I
Love
knew
it.
you're gonna like the one on the left, and I like the one in the middle.
Do you like this one? This looks more concrete to me as
Right.
This does too.
No,
It just
true,
has
They
that
true.
both
lighter.
do, yeah.
Right, but the different shade. Yours is the
Right.
grayer that you like.
Yeah.
Can we
But-
order a larger piece of that?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. That would be great. I'd like to see it in a larger piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be great. And
All
then-
right, great.
But I think either one of those, that will be it.
Okay,
That would be
wonderful. So
perfect.
I will order a sample of a
Of each, that would
24
be
by
great.
24.
And then we could take it out to the
That way you
property.
can also
so
see
maybe
the
we have
It
variation.
does come in 24 by 24. I would hate to be in love with it and it doesn't.
Yeah, and like I said, and then we'll take it out to the property so that we can see what it looks like in
Perfect.
your light.
Yeah. Sylvia's ordered samples of all the tile that we've selected. It's really going to be helpful to see it in the house, so I can't wait to see it. Next week, Rick from Azure Pools and Spas is going to show me his 3D simulation of the pool and backyard. Now you've met a few of my partners in design.
Carol and
Let's do that again.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.